All right, how's it going, everybody? JJ Starwind is here. So, I'm not going to dwell on this too long. I just wanted to give my overall thoughts on the anime that I watched. Actually, from GoGo Anime, not directly from Netflix, but GoGo Anime, the website. Record of Ragnarok, Season 2. Now, there's actually two parts to this series, which I just found out recently. Part 1 has come out this year, and the original season 1 came out, if I'm not mistaken, 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. So that came out. And then there was an announcement that the season 2 was coming out through Netflix. And at the time, I was in the camp where I was saying, I'm not sure if this really deserves a season 2, given the lackluster of the fights overall. The animation quality wasn't really the best. Sure, you had some comedy there, here and there, but like, it seemed like the anime at the time was going to be super hype, but like what we actually saw wasn't exactly as amazing from what I've heard from the manga, the people that actually read the manga, because I've still yet to read it. But they're saying like the manga, like the fights are illustrated so much better. But anyway, season 2 was basically only 2 fights because there was only 10 episodes overall. Because I think season 1 was 12, if I'm not mistaken, it was 12, and then I think this season was 10, and then part 2 is supposed to be 5. Only 5 more episodes, not even 10 extra, just 5. But like I said, I'm surprised it's even got a season 2. But I went ahead and looked at season 2, gave it a chance, and I didn't see a whole lot of improvement based on season 1. Now, probably the Hercules Jack the Ripper fight was probably the most intriguing fight that I've seen so far from the series, actually, because it touched on, not only did it touch on a light to where certain gods actually had sympathy for humans and they were willing to fight for the humans. Now, in Hercules' case, a little spoiler where he still fought on behalf of the gods, but he pretty much said himself like he loved gods and humans equally, right? So he through and through, he stuck to his resolve in this fight against Jack the Ripper. I'm not gonna mention who wins, but that's pretty much my take on Hercules. And Jack the Ripper's case, like, man, oh, I don't want to go in too much, man, but oh man, his childhood was bad, man. And now I kind of see why he was as twisted as he was. It's just, ooh, man, his childhood was poor Jack. Poor Jack. So yeah, I'm not. I don't want to go too much further into that. The Tanamon Raiden versus Shiva fight, the god destruction from India. Um, that fight was okay. I'm not gonna say who wins. The fight was okay. I mean, both guys had some interesting abilities and backgrounds, but it wasn't quite as thrilling compared to the Jack the Ripper Hercules fight to me. That's just kind of how I see it as. But apparently, really the most intriguing character in this entire season for me actually was Buddha, because Buddha pretty much gave zero fucks about anybody. This dude was ready to squab at any time. He was ready to fight at any given moment. Like even before the Tanamon Raiden versus Shiva fight, like he was about to fight against other gods, like some of their allies, alongside the humans. Like some of the humans that showed up that was willing to, you know, side with him against Loki, and I forget this other group that was alongside Loki. Because Loki was asking him, like, are you really for us or against us? Like, tell the truth. Like, that's where you confront him as. That's a side spoiler again. But yeah, I mean, Buddha just made it clear, like, man, I don't care what y'all do, man. But then, at the very last minute, when he's about to ready to fight, and I think this is going to be like the third match against whoever Buddha is fighting, he's coming up next. And he pretty much stated, like, F it, I'm going to fight for the humans, man. I don't care what you guys do. I was like, oh man, so this is interesting. So a god has officially gone against the god's plan to eliminate the human race, because that's the original plot for the Record of Ragnarok series. It's basically a battle for the existence of humanity, whether humanity deserves to exist for another 1,000 years or not. That's basically the deal that Brunhilde, the organizer of this whole tournament, made a deal with the gods, because she's a Valkyrie. So I was like, wow. Okay. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Record of Ragnarok season 2. Like, it was okay. I'm not gonna say it was complete trash, but it's still. I think we still need to see some more intriguing plot twists into this thing. Now, yeah, Buddha was it. Buddha was definitely that plot twist that I did not see at all. So we'll see what happens in part 2. Okay. So yeah, it's all right. If you guys want to see it, you can. If not, that's fine too. I'm just here to kind of tell you what the overall synopsis was with season 2 of Record of Ragnarok. So anyway, this is JJ Starwind. I'll catch you all next time. All right, see you.